Watch out, Honda Pilot and Toyota Highlander. The all-new 2024 Chevy Traverse has landed and it's armed to the teeth with a bunch of upgrades to make it competitive in today's highly sought-after mid-size three-row SUV market. What kind of improvements we talking? Let's check it out. From a design standpoint, the new Traverse is now way more in line with Chevy's current corporate aesthetic. It's more truck-looking than ever, and the front wears those elongated and squinty headlights that we've seen on the Blazer and the Trax. We get around back though, and ooh, that is a rear end. It's a bit busy and over-designed for my taste, but hey, maybe it's your cup of tea. And I guess we're still doing that floating roof design thing in 2023, huh? The new Traverse will have 4 trims: LS, LT, Z71, and RS. The Z71 is your rugged Traverse. It gets a wider track and more than an inch of extra ground clearance, red Z71 tow hooks, a unique front fascia, a twin-clutch all-wheel drive system, and special dampers with hydraulic rebound for better off-roading. The RS is your luxury Traverse. With it, you get a blacked-out grille, roof rails and moldings, 22-inch black aluminum wheels, and its own special suspension tuning for a sportier-feeling ride and handling. As for what powers the Traverse, well, the old naturally aspirated V6 is out. Instead, all 2024 Traverses will get a turbocharged 2.5-liter 4-cylinder that produces 315 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. That's more than what the outgoing Traverse made. The engine is hooked up to an 8-speed automatic that routes everything to either a front or all-wheel drive setup. Now, let's chat about the interior. The Traverse was always great because of how roomy it is inside, so I am happy to report that still seems to be the case. You can seat up to 8 people if you get it with the second and third row bench seats. Otherwise, you can seat 7 if you opt for the 2 second-row captain's chairs. The big change you'll notice, of course, is that giant 17.7-inch diagonal infotainment screen. It sweeps across the dashboard like the horizon and, frankly, looks pretty well integrated with the cabin. Oh, also, an item of note. Chevy is now making Super Cruise, GM's hands-free advanced driver assistance tech, available as an option on the Traverse. This is the first time ever that a Traverse has been offered with Super Cruise, so that's a big deal. I have used the system personally, and I can attest to its greatness. It absolutely cuts down on driver fatigue on long-distance trips, so highly recommend. The Chevy Traverse is a vehicle that is near and dear to my heart because my parents are currently rolling around in a 2018 Traverse. It is our family car, and we love it. It has taken all of us to dinner as our family has grown, and my brother has used it to get him and all his friends to his bachelor party out in the woods. I'm glad Chevy didn't mess too much with the interior space in this new model, and the new infotainment screen is definitely a step up. As is that engine, wow, because if there is one complaint I have about the Lee family Traverse, it's that the V6 needs to go in favor of something turbocharged. Something with better low-end power, do you know what I mean? So, it's good that's the case here. Chevy has not yet said how much the new Traverse will cost, but we can expect to see it at dealerships early next year. Putting it out there right now, I'm gonna ballpark it at $37,000. But we'll hear about pricing around then. From where I'm sitting though, it seems like Chevy addressed the stuff that needed work and left the rest alone. And if that's truly the case, it seems like we've got another winner on our hands.